These transactions that you closed in July, where was the source? Where'd they come from?
All referrals.
All referrals. Okay, so these people that know you, like you, and trust you.
No, one is referral from a previous buyer.
That knows you, likes you, and trusts you.
Yes, and then the other two, I would say is more of sphere of influence.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And then come on, that's what's been going on with your business. Amazing. What's the majority of your business is coming from?
Cold calling.
Cold calling. Okay, so these are people you actually don't have a relationship with.
Yeah, they don't know me, like me, or trust me.
But you decided to get rich, right? Two polar opposites. Sphere of influence, referrals, and then to like cold calling. That's amazing. I love that. I mean, and it just shows you that, you know, that you can still be busy. It doesn't necessarily be one way. And that's one of the reasons why I love real estate, that there's multiple ways for you to be successful. So I love that. All right. Amazing business opportunities. So make sure to keep those words in your head. You have to move the cursor over here. Then I'll start clicking away. There it goes. There it is. So our vision is to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. God, family, then business. Our belief system: win, win, no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first, understand. Creativity, ideas for results. Teamwork, together, everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunity for all. Success, results through people. So before I move forward, I want to hear from at least 3 of you of any of these beliefs that's currently going on with your business or your life. I love it. There's actually people that are actually volunteering. I love it. All right, let's go with you. Come on.
Teamwork. We're a team, and we just closed a seller and a buyer, and it was us both handling it all through the process. So
yeah, I love that. Yes, teamwork. I love it. All right, perfect. All right, I saw 2 other hands go up. Tina?
Mine is teamwork.
You can't work with them. You can't choose the same one. No, you can't. There's other beliefs up there, Tina. You need to choose another one. All right.
People.
Okay, I like it.
So, my scenario is that I have so many things going on, like, with a listing, with title, problem with the title. And then I have to get the house empty and ready for the listing. And then I have great people that help me. I had Tom and Brendan. They're super awesome. They help me with move out all the stuff, like full household stuff, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and that was really hard. I mean, my seller could have spent like 2,000 to 3,000 easily. But guess what? I got them, they got me for free. And then it makes me really look awesome in front of my sellers.
Nice.
Yeah, so I love that. And then also Debbie has been great. I have few title issues with the like all the names and stuff like that, the name on the trust and there's a like a judgment on the title. We haven't even like opened escrow. It's not even on listing yet. She already go above and beyond, like step ahead and then tell me what to do.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, so I want to say teamwork, but then I get.
We're sorry to say. Success for those 2 people. That's you,
Like,
Tina. Success for those 2 people. That's Tina. Sure. All right, that's all. Marisa, you had your hand up?
Well, yes, I would say, all of them are essential for your business. Just pick a little bit of. But for me, win or not deal.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about that. Win, win, or no deal.
Well, if you get a lead, you just don't give up until you got the now you face or something like that. You just keep on going.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If you got a goal, just keep working, you focus on your goal. You need to keep your partners leading, just keep it back. Focus on your goal.
Yeah.
So win-win or not deal.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, any more beliefs before we move forward? Going once, going twice. All right, moving on. All right, a training, coaching, consulting, and technology company creating a culture and a community where entrepreneurs thrive. To be the place where entrepreneurs thrive. Little higher. Are we good? Okay, we got this time. Okay. There it is. Sounds like you hear. All right, it's my favorite part of our presentation. America's favorite game show title. All right. I am also here before along with my brother, Daisy and Chris. Daisy, tell us our next contestants on our favorite game show title. Whoa, you guys were on before. What happened? What was it? What's it called again? There it is. There it is. Get your tickets out.
Okay, we have last four digits, 4494.
4494. I see the smile on your face, Alonzo. 4484. Oh.
4494.
Somebody's got it.
Someone has it.
It's one of the last ones that came in.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's after us.
I don't have one.
Oh, Tina doesn't have one. Tina doesn't have one.
Oh, no.
Mine.
Should I pull a different one?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's
We don't want
see.
to hear over.
4485.
Oh, one before me.
4485.
That would be me.
Numbers.
All right, Mark, come on. Oh, yeah, it's your last time. Come on now, Mark.
Last time it was his.
All right, Mark, you get to choose where you want to sit. All right, perfect. That's a hot seat. All right. Yes. All right. Who's our second contestant?
4490.
All right, this will be fun. So, first time here. He's currently in real estate school, so he's gonna begin his real estate license soon, so he'll be joining our industry, so let's give it up. Yeah. Right. So how the game show works is that I'm gonna click this button here, and a property is gonna come up, and I'm gonna give you a good description. And your job is to. Right, yes. All right, so let's begin. All right, so this lovely home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, 2,283 square feet. Lot size is over 10,660. Built in 1980, located in what city? Because we're located in what city? HB expert in what city? Exactly. So this home recently closed within the last 2 weeks. Again, it's located very desirable area of Chino Hills. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,283 square feet. It was built in 1980, just closed within the last few days.
2023.
It's what? 2,283 square feet. Lot size is over 10,000, 10,660 lot size. Located in Chino Hills.
How many days was it on the market for?
Just less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
So here.
Yes, sir.
Who answers it? Is it them two, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and then I'll go to the audience and get some
Okay.
suggestions. So you can raise your hand during that time. Yes. Perfect. All right. So I am going to go with Mark. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,283 square feet. 2-car attached garage. Has a beautiful pool, as you can see there.
You said the lot, right?
Yes, 10,660 lot size.
So. I'll come in about 135.
1.35. Okay. All right. So before I go to our next contestant, I want to hear from the audience. I want to hear 5 guesses. All right, come on.
1,225,000.
Okay. All right, 4 more.
1.18.
1.8. Okay. 3 more.
1.5.
Yeah.
1.5. Yeah. Is that your guess too?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 2 more.
1.4.
1.4. Okay. And then 1 more.
14399.
1.399. Okay. All right. All right, perfect. All right, so you heard a few guesses out there. So 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,283 square feet, lot size 10,660, built 1980. Name that. 145. All right. 1.45. All right. So the actual retail price this home sold for $1,225,000. Yeah. So come on. I mean, how did you do it?
Well, I know it's on Turner Street, right? Yeah.
Patrick Woods, a listing agent, Thomas Ryan's a selling agent.
There you go, yes. Well, the reason why you guys know that is because why?
Expert in the market.
There it is, exactly. You're the expert in the market, just like all you guys are going to become or are already experts in the market, right? Love it. All right, so. Your guess is 1.35, 1.45. So the closest one to not go over was Mark. So congratulations, Mark. Thank you. Yeah. All right, got it. So what happens next is that the next call that we get, or the person that comes into the office and they're asking for a realtor, you'll get that client. So congratulations. Yes. Now, no one leaves my game show without winning a prize. Okay, all right. So this is for you. It is the Millionaire Real Estate Agent Playbook. It's comprised of over 100 systems in there designed to help you make $1 million. So let's get up to our two contestants today. All right, so bucket fills. This is the opportunity to fill someone's bucket. Someone might inspire you, help you, talk you off the ledge, all that good stuff. I want to hear from two of you. Who's filled your bucket? Who's helped you? Who's encouraged you? Made you feel warm and fuzzy, all that good stuff. Come on.
I'd like to say Debbie and Escrow.
All right.
She's just done a great job. Her response is amazing. She's very personable. I think she filled our bucket on this transaction.
I love that. Love that. Yes, perfect. All right, I'm here for one more. I didn't ask you guys for money, did I? Yeah, real got all quiet. You guys talk to people, right? All right, Mark.
The warm shout out to Rolando for spending a lot of time walking me through the tech and helping me figure out my software issues and get all lined up. Start rolling.
I love that. I love it. Does anyone else want to fill someone's bucket just for the sake of filling someone's bucket before we move forward? Going once? Going twice? Oh, Tommy, raise your hand? No, just run your eye. Okay. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Just in case you want to sneak one or something. Just want to make sure.
Check, that's all.
Eyes are everywhere. All right. Yes. Perfect. All right. So this opportunity where you get to pitch your listing. Yes. So anyone have any listings that are currently on the market, or any listings coming soon, or any sellers that say, hey, Wesley, if I can get this price, I'll sell my home. I'm in a room full of realtors. I want to hear from these three of you. This is what you guys do on a daily basis, right? All right, come on.
I got a listing in Glendora. It's right by Glendora High School. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath for $790. Beautiful home. It was completely remodeled. It was repainted. The baseboards, everything. All restrooms were upgraded. The kitchen has granite countertops. Bathrooms have vessel sinks. You got pebble rock flooring in the showers. Just a beautiful home, and it's right next to the high school, so it's a prime location. Yeah.
And when did it come on the market? Where has it come yet?
They come on Monday. They went on Monday. Yeah.
Oh, next. Okay, perfect. Awesome.
We have another one.
The listing for.
Expired from a couple years ago.
Just see you staying in touch with them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And then we have one more in Hacienda Heights on Trimble Canyon Road, pretty popular road. It's a 9-bedroom, 7.5 bath for 2.1 million. And it has a beautiful lot, almost a little over half an acre, and it's a multi-generational home. It's 3 floors with a basement, so it's for a certain buyer, but it's ready to be one of yours.
I like the website. Did you put that in the list description?
I did
You
it.
should totally put that in the list description. You should totally do that. I'm serious. Like, put it on there. Because I'm gonna double check to make sure you did.
Yeah.
So put it on there.
Is it expired?
How long ago was that one? The 2.1?
That was from,
A year ago.
2020.
Okay.
2024.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any more? Any other listings in the market? Any coming soon?
Yeah, my listing in Wilderness, Chinails.
Okay.
Couple weeks ago, I shared with you guys, I had to reduce the buyer commission to 1%. I feel like, getting out of business. So, it lasted 1 week and now it's back in 2%, price reduced to $1,069,000. However, I wanna tell you something, especially to the new ones. I listed this property in June 5th. And I proposed my guy 998. The fair market was $1.6 million. No, I want 1.1. If you sell less than 1.1, 3% commission. And he was so firm on that. 3.6 days in the market now, so. And I realized this morning that in the same neighborhood, which is Los Aganes Ranch, up the street. Just closed one property smaller from 19 square feet, ours is 2269. 1,900 square feet, it sold for 1.1 and they listed at 990. So that is fine, guys. Under the fair market value to list the property, so otherwise you're gonna stay in the market like me, for in 6 days, no fun. But we'll sell it.
Yeah, absolutely will. And don't I send you guys emails every Friday? You guys get my emails every Friday, right? And yeah, exactly, religiously, every Friday, right? Exactly. And I'm always telling you guys, when you list properties, you list them below market, right? List them below market, because you don't want to stay on the market longer, right? So, yes, I love that. I'm glad that you did that.
I'm sorry. Take your
Yes,
time.
yes.
Another listing, I got 2 listings this week, coming in the last week, coming in the market this week. One of them is for me being here working in the office. Lead or the staff, just pick me up because I was working. That's one. And the second, I got a lease, that lease is a 23,000 square feet lot in Chino off of Francis Avenue. The house 2257 square feet is gonna come in $1,090,000. And the other lease is in nearby. In the Great Park. It's a lease, 5 bed, 5 baths, built in 2017, great location, 6,500 a month. That's it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, yes. So what everything you said, you gotta lead in the listing, an $8 listing, and that's just because he was working, right? So, because we do get those calls sometimes, so if then that's what we do, we look around and say, who's in the office working? And you get rewarded, so come to the office and work. You never know, you can get that $1 million listing, right?
Or we stop him from coming to the office.
I don't know, Mason's pretty, I don't know, man, he's got that flavor, I don't know. Any other listings moving forward? Going once, going twice? Tom?
Yeah, I got one here for you. David's not here right now, but it's property 1125 East Harvest Moon Street in West Covina, California. That'll be coming soon. He got this listing out of, we had a meeting last Thursday with the Senior Citizen Center, going over the Proposition 19 there. And a gentleman wanted to move up closer to his family up in Walnut Creek. And so he was out there this weekend, and that one's gonna be coming soon, I think, by next week.
Awesome.
Night on the market, so I know he's not here right now, he took a couple days off, but
He deserves it.
I just thought I'd speak on his behalf.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and like you said, he was out there and he's been doing these senior communities at least once a month. So he's definitely been putting in the work. So I love it. I love to see the results of all the work put in. All the work you guys put in. Love seeing the results. Any other listings for him before? Going once? Oh, man.
No, I do have one, I'm working with, I don't know if Gary's in here, I've never met him. But it's like the agent here, he's a commercial agent, we're working on this one over in San Bernardino, it's like a retail center. So that should, we're estimating it's probably gonna be like, we have some numbers about like 1.8 million, so. Brings them out like, $22,000 a month in income.
Okay.
So somewhere. And then expenses are about 22%, so. That's still a work in progress, we're still finding some details on that, but if anyone has like any commercial clients looking for something like at around the 7 cap out towards. San Bernardino, then there's that.
Okay, perfect.
Good job.
Yeah, I love that. Yes. Any others before I move forward? All right, moving on. All right, so May 8th you can. So who's going to May 8th you can? I can see mentally you guys are raising your hands. I totally understand. Mentally you raise your hands. All right, if you have the budget, you have the means, I definitely recommend you go to May 8th camp. You're going to walk away with a lot of great information from the top agents that are providing this type of marketing. One, number two, you're also going to be able to get referral and networking opportunities. One of our agents makes 6 figures a year just off of going to these networking events. So that's also something you want to keep in mind as well too. And you also get to hear from our co-founder Gary Keller. So definitely great opportunity. If you can make it, definitely go. It's a lot of great information.
When is it?
It's gonna be August 12th to the 15th.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, I got these memorized right here. Yes. Perfect. All right, so the TCPA. So if you guys are calling people from a list, make sure the list is scrubbed because you can get a fine of $550 per violation. And that's per call, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have been calling person 7 times, that can potentially be 1,500 times 7. All right. As much as I love you guys, I'm not paying your fines. Okay. I mean, that's why I give you these warnings all the time. Amy, you want to chime in?
Yeah, so KWRI is going to be removing contacts from your database if that person requests to be removed from, contact. So, just, you know, they're doing it so that you don't accidentally call the person again. But if you see them disappear, that's what's going on.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, so I haven't got that message yet, so thanks for letting me know. So just in case you guys go to your commands, like, where did all these 700 people go to? That's what happened. I hope you guys have a relationship with those people, right? So they won't do that.
Escalate it to that point, the person's pretty upset.
Yes. I would imagine so.
Well, Tanner confirmed prior express written consent, so let's say, like, let's say we're calling like a facility, like an expired listing or a neighborhood calling. Is that like the new practice that, ideally should be followed, that we should have like a written consent before we call people, or what does that?
Well, no, I mean, for me, this would be more of like a list that you're buying from someone possibly.
Yeah,
And you didn't get the list scrubbed or they didn't scrub lists. So that's what but I mean, if you're calling for sale by owners, expired people, that's a little different, just because for sale by owner, chances are they already gave permission to actually call them because they're trying to sell the house, right?
yeah,
And then for expired, I mean, typically I know like if you're getting expired from like a Red X or maybe like a, what's the other one? Not Vulcan, what's the other one?
oh, yeah.
Mojo's the dollar system, but
Arch agent?
yeah, Arch Agent too. Like that's one of them. I'm thinking another one too. But yeah, but anyway, those companies, Land Voice, thank you. A lot of those companies already scrub lists for you. So you're not getting any do not call people on those lists that you're getting from them. They typically already scrub them. So you'd be okay with those types of services. It's just certain third parties aren't doing it, and you just want to be aware of that. So yeah. Any other questions regarding this? CCPA? All right, so the MRA. So we're doing MRA Mondays. It's you guys got an email about this probably like on Monday. Most likely you guys got an email about this. So we're going through the MRA because obviously what's going on in the world right now, it's really about getting back to your systems, getting back to your fundamentals. So I want to talk about page 37, the MRA. So you see here, the graph here is about models, right? Now, if we're looking at these two models here, which one seems to be the more model that you want to actually have? The stable or the unstable model? Stable, right? Now, if you're looking at these two models here, what's the difference between the stable model and the unstable model? What's the difference?
Foundation and models.
Yeah, well, I mean, so the difference is what between these two?
One has a strong foundation.
One has strong foundation, but in terms of models and creativity, where is it placed between these two models?
One prioritizes making models versus the other one like starting off with creativity.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
Say it.
Exactly, yeah. You said it perfectly, right? So that's exactly what the model, that's exactly what this graphic it illustrates, right? Is the fact that you can be creative. We're not saying you can't be creative, right? But you gotta make sure that you have your models in place before you actually introduce the creativity. Now, unfortunately, a lot of our agents start here, where they try to be creative. It's like, hey, you know what? I don't want to do it that way. I'd rather do it my way. And what typically happens is that when you're doing it this way, it becomes unstable, right? Maybe one day, maybe 1 month you're closing 2 transactions, and the next 6 months you're not closing anything. And then you close 2 transactions, and then 6 months you're not closing anything. Because your business is unstable, because you're leaning off of creativity. Now, if you have a stable business model, where the models are the foundation, and then you go to creativity, you have more of a balance. Knowing you're doing your lead gen. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, when it says models, is that like systems?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Exactly. Like for instance, our 4 primary systems of the MRA are the economic model, lead generation model, organization model, and budget model. Those are 4 primary systems or models, right? Now, obviously, you guys have a system. You guys already have models because you guys have a set time when you're making your phone calls. You know, you do your lead generation time, your lead follow-up time, right? Because that's why you're successful. Because you have a clear system, right? Because you're not just doing stuff out of the whim. You're not like, oh, you know what, it's 10:45. I'm gonna call 2 people. And then I'll call 2 people in 4 hours. Like, no, between this time and this time, I'm doing my lead generation, right? So what you're modeling is this. You have a stable model because you're constantly doing your lead generation at the same time as well as your lead follow-up. And then if you want to add some creativity, you can, obviously, but you got to make sure you have that stable foundation. You have to make sure that your models are first and foremost. Does that make sense? All right. So we move on to the next graph. So this illustrates, you know, how models break through ceilings, right? Now, a lot of us have natural ability, right? A lot of us are natural talkers, right? Conversationalists, we have charisma, right? But your natural ability only gets you so far. Because what happens is that if you just lean off of natural ability, you come to a ceiling, right? You come to a point of where your growth stops. Now, if you're going to be introducing foundational models, like I was talking about in terms of, you know, the economic model, lead generation model, and so forth, you're able to break through those that ceiling, and then you reach what's called a natural achievement ceiling, right? Now, again, once you do this, you can see that you can add some creativity, but remember, creativity only gets you so far, because again, you're going to have that ceiling, right? So then from there, you got to have improved models. So whether you're using an economic model, lead generation model, you're improving the models. Maybe you're adding more systems to it. Maybe you start out working with sphere of influence, and then as you're developing that, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna start calling for sell by owners and expires. So all of a sudden, what you're doing now is you're improving the models. So as you're improving the models, you get to another opportunity where you get to break a ceiling. This could be anything from more units taken, more units closed, or more income being produced, right? Because you're breaking a ceiling. And then again, you have an opportunity to add some creativity, but understand that the creativity is going to have a ceiling. So then you have to improve models. That could be anything from maybe adding probate, or maybe you want to add some geographical farming, right? So then all of a sudden you get to hear another breakthrough and you have a new achievement ceiling. So what this graph outlines is the fact that models allow you to break your ceilings. Natural ability can only get you so far. And I would say probably over 50% of agents work on natural ability alone, right? And if you look at their business, you can see it. It's like, well, you closed 6 units last 4 years straight. Why is that? Because you're still doing the same thing. You haven't increased your value, you haven't brought in any more models. You're just working on natural ability. And again, you hit the ceiling. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right?
How do you achieve that?
By implementing models, right? Like I said, typically most agents have maybe two to three sources of where they're getting their business, right? But as you're starting to have systems around that, then that allows you to have other ways of you growing your business, right? Because typically most agents start off with their sphere of influence. Great. But as you have systems and models, all of a sudden, like, you know what, I want to add for sale by owners to that, or expires, right? All of a sudden that starts to work. You're like, you know what, I'm going to add geographical farming to that. So you're still having all these other models that you've created, they're all working. But as you're starting to add new ones, you're starting to break through, right? Your level of business grows, right? Your opportunities grow because you're starting to break through the different ceilings, the natural achievement zones. Yeah.
Can you explain natural ability?
Natural ability. I mean, without you even taking any classes, without you even learning real estate, just how you come into the industry. You know what I mean? Like you may have had like some type of customer service background before you got into real estate. So you do have some ability that's not real estate related. So like I said, maybe a strong customer service, hospitality, or maybe you came from a negotiating background. Like for me, I was a negotiator for a law firm for several years. So I came in with already enhanced negotiation skills because that's what I was doing. I was negotiating contracts. So I came in with natural ability. But again, I didn't have any models in place, so I hit a ceiling. So once I started applying the models in place, and that's when my ceiling broke through, right? So that's what the difference is between natural ability and being able to enhance it with foundation models. Does that make sense? Any other questions regarding this? All right, so everybody, yes.
No, it's coming. This guy has the best natural ability I've ever seen on the phone. He's so funny, like, his calls, and I'm just like,
What's funny looking, funny, like.
I'll be above. And then me and Junior are always just kind of poking. I'm like, yeah, this guy just had a foundational model where he was talking to having 40, 50 conversations every day.
Yeah.
He'd be a trillionaire, dude.
Thanks for the coaching.
Well, but come on, you didn't start out that way, right?
Oh, yeah, I did.
No, I mean, yeah, you didn't start out that way, right?
No,
Your
no.
first day in the business, you
No.
start out like being with closed
No.
deals, work cold calls, just like it, right?
No, yeah.
You had to develop. right? And how to develop from your natural ability to create foundational models, right? Yeah, so these are 2 pages, this page is 37 to 39, so if you haven't read these pages, definitely go back to it. So every week, I'm gonna go through different pages of the MRA, so I'll be sharing that with you guys. Obviously, I'm sharing with you here, but the next week, since we're not at me, I'll probably just like shoot a video about those other pages. But yeah, I mean, you guys should all have the MRA. If you guys don't have it, let us know, and we'll order a copy for you. Yes, please.
So, like, one thing I've kind of like I've learned most over the years is like there's sometimes certain trends or some things that are hot, some things that, they're not working as strong as other years. Like this year's a great expired market year, right? But if you were during COVID, there wasn't really any expireds really, right?
Mhm.
So if you have like a certain foundational model where you're working off of,
Right.
like how often should you be tweaking your models based off of whatever current trends are currently happening, like in today's world and marketplace?
Yeah, so once you actually start to see either it's a plateau,
Mhm.
right? That's when you definitely want to start tweaking it. You see a plateau, or you start going the opposite direction. You say, hey, I've been working expired, I may closing 10 deals or whatever right here, and all of a sudden maybe the next year it's like 8. And then maybe next year like 7. And all of a sudden that's when you obviously you want to forecast ahead of time, of course. But as soon as you hit a plateau where it's like this is the most I'm getting from this particular source of business, this is where you want to actually start tweaking it or adding other systems to your tool belt for sure. Yeah, because the thing is you want to continuously grow, so then you create what's called leverage, right? Because you don't want to just plateau and just hit the same numbers. Not to mention cost of living goes up too. And if you're still hitting the same numbers, you're still making the same income, you're actually making less money than what you were. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then also, I know, like to add more sources of business.
Mhm.
If your skills get better, that's actually something that you can have a breakthrough too. So if
Absolutely.
you get better skills, you can still hit the same target, but you'll have better results.
Absolutely, for sure. And then you'll naturally start to get other opportunities too, for sure. Yeah. Any other questions about this? Perfect. Was this helpful?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So this is something we'll definitely go over more with the MRA for sure. Perfect.
Very cool.
Yes. All right. So this is a test. And what I want you guys to do, I want you to take out your phones and I want you to send this out to at least 10 people. If you send it out to more people, that's awesome, but at least send it out to 10 people. So what we know is that with this test, this has generated a lot of opportunities for buyer clients, seller clients, as well as leads, right? So what I'd like you to do is for you to text this to at least 10 people. If you have any possible interest in buying or selling a home in the next 12 to 24 months, find out why the right time for you might be right now. Call me and schedule a no obligation strategy session. Pretty simple, right? You're not telling them to buy a house right now. You say you want to buy a house in 12 to 24 months. Pretty open, right? Just imagine if you guys are sending this out to your database at least once a month. Is there a possibility that you'll have other conversations you didn't think of before? Is there a possibility that person that you might text the month before wasn't interested in doing something, all of a sudden they got a job relocation or making more money and now they're interested, right? Send this text out once a month to your database. I guarantee you will get opportunities. Like I said, right now, I want you to send it to at least 10 people. So as you guys are starting to get responses, let me know as we move forward through the meeting. Anyone else need more time before I move over to the next slide? You guys good? All right.
Where do you get this template from? Did you create it or?
No, actually, our amazing Daisy created it, like right there. Hey Daisy, say hi. Yes. Yeah, Daisy's the one that makes us all look pretty and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But those memes be like black and white, like stick figures up there. Yes. Right. So, our next class, our summer mastermind class with our amazing OP and broker Jen Brown, is gonna be this coming Monday. It's gonna be at 1:30. She's gonna be going over leverage, how to leverage the 36 touch, which is if you break it down, it's about 3 touches a month to your database. And also the 8x8 system. When you're actually meeting a new contact, how you're able to systematically touch them at least 8 times, right? So she's gonna be going over that on Monday. And then on August 16th, we're gonna have a in-person meeting with Kelly. She's actually gonna be at the Cato Reader office. So we're gonna be going over all the new contracts that came out today. How many of you guys looked at the contracts today? Not yet? Okay, yes. Yeah, look at the contracts. It's interesting. So they just came out today. So they're in the zip forms. So definitely check those out. And then there today, actually, we're actually gonna have a live stream here at 2 p.m. And Carr's gonna be going over the new contracts that just came out today. So if you guys have time, you'll be eating some lunch while you're learning about the new contract that just came out today. So, thanks. Any other questions regarding this? These two events happening?
Do you have a list of all the new contracts?
I have a list? I do have something. Cause I mean, Carson out little pieces
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff. Yeah, so I can share, I'll share that with Daisy and she can send it out.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Jen just sent me an email, so you know what? I'll have her send it out.
Okay, thank you.
Because she got a broker email that actually gives a breakdown of all the
Oh, sure.
contracts.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And also if you go through zip forms and if you just scroll down and if you highlight it, it'll show you the date. So like the broker conversation, you highlight it says 7/24, resolution agreement 7/24.
Okay.
So it also shows you there like that as well. So, yes. Cool. Any other questions? We're good? All right, perfect. So I strive to provide value to each and every one of you. And unfortunately, I'm only one person. I can't clone myself. I don't know anyone that does the cloning. If you guys do, I would love to clone myself. I would love to be your team leader and also be your instructor too, right? But I can't do both, right? So I have decided to bring on a person that I've had the pleasure of knowing for several years. He is my business partner when it comes to our real estate business. He's also my advisor too. So anytime I have any questions or any frustrations or anything, I go to this guy. Like I said, I've known him for years. He's helped me with my business. I've helped him with his business. We did a podcasting for a few years. We'll probably go back to doing some podcasting again. We were doing podcasting before it was cool. Before everybody and their mother started doing podcasting, we were one of the first originators of the podcasting. So I would like for this opportunity to bring up a friend of mine, a business partner, a leader, a proven leader, and he's going to be our new in-person Ignite instructor. Please put your hands together for Mr. Wesley Oliver. Okay. Yes. So Wesley, so share the people. Like why they should listen to you? Like why are you important or something? Don't tell them.
Well, I've been in sales, I mean, I've sold a lot of things, but, I've been in sales for 20 years. I mean, I got straight out of college and I basically took one salary job. I was there for a year and a half. Ever since then, I've been doing nothing but commission sales. You eat what you kill. Been doing it for 20 years. Got into the mortgage industry, somewhere back around like 2009, right when everything, went bad. Been there ever since, and then I got my broker's license maybe about 5 years ago. So most people would ask, well, Wes, what do you know about real estate? How are you gonna be helping real estate agents? Well, here's the simple answer. Most real estate agents close about, I think, 5 to 6 transactions a year. As a broker, I'm part of 4 to 5 real estate transactions a month. I've been doing that for over 10 years, so I'm dealing with real estate agents. Most of the time, 2 new real estate agents, at least 1 new real estate agent on every transaction. And it's really my job to kind of oversee the transaction, be the ringleader and everything else. So these I have to see around corners and I have to make up for a lot of blind spots that some real estate agents have. Because it's my job to make sure the deal gets closed. And if it doesn't, and I'm sure you guys have all been there, you're gonna blame me and you're after me. So my job is to kind of know what you guys do and kind of help facilitate what you guys do and kind of see what you can't see in terms of, going through the process and getting things done on the finance side of things. So I love working and training with people. That's what I did for probably about 5 years. I was a trainer at the corporation I was working at before I worked my way up to be a VP of that company. And yeah, just looking forward to seeing how many people I can help grow their business and help build their business. Because that's what I had to do starting off in this industry years ago with no experience. And yeah, really excited about it.
I've heard, anyone have any questions for Wes right now? Before you guys find out more about him? Come on.
From 9 AM to 12. Is it every day you'll be here?
It's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's from 9 AM to 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna start doing the Ignite in-person class starting in August.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, if I could clone myself, I totally would, right? But I had to find a person. I mean, I wish he was a little shorter, but that's how it is, right? You get what you get, right? He's like one of the only people that makes you feel small.
He's better looking though, I gotta be honest.
Wow. No, I'm not that. Come on, I'm out. I'm out. What was I talking about? You gotta be out there, come on. No, but anyway, like I said, you know, I wanna bring as much value to each and every one of you as we can, right? So like I said, we're gonna start the classes in August. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's gonna be 9 to noon. So part of that's gonna be instruction as well as lead generation as well too. Because the goal would be that you guys come here, you guys learn, you guys take action, you guys send appointments, and then the rest of your day, you guys are on appointments. Because this industry, you don't have to be working like 10 hours a day to do lead generation. Once you dial in your systems, you can be lead generation for 2 hours and then 1 hour do lead follow-up. You know what I mean? And then doing some role playing, right? Yes, come on.
I mean, how can we fail when we get all the support you guys provide for us? I mean, 9 to 12, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I mean, that's support for these agents. They need to take advantage of it.
I love
You know?
that.
Yeah, because you're giving it your knowledge, your experience and everything. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, of course, absolutely, my pleasure. Like I said, I want you guys all to win. You know what I mean? Like that's what it really comes down to. I want you guys all to win. I want you guys to have the tools and the support that you guys need to grow your business. I mean, I've had the pleasure before I got into leadership. I was a top producing agent, you know, and I've been able to provide a great life for my family, right? So I want to be able to allow you guys to be able to do the same thing because it's awesome. It's awesome when you get to choose how much work you want to be put in. It's awesome when you get that call or that text when someone says, "Hey, I'm looking to sell my house. When can you come by?" Like, I want that all for you guys. I want you guys to get those come list me calls. You know what I mean? Because they're awesome. I got one 2 weeks ago. I'm listed property in Brea. I got one a week ago. I'm listed property in Austin Heights. I love that. And I want that all for you guys. Because once you guys do that, it just makes this job even much more fun, experiences, and all that good stuff. So, like I said, look for the calendar. It's going to be in August. We're going to be doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to noon. Are you guys excited about it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, perfect. And again, if you guys have any agents out there that are looking for more support, definitely let us know. Our doors are always open. They can come in, check out the classes, see if this is some value. Does that make sense?
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Well, let's give a hand for Wes.
Quick question.
Yes.
Are all the like stakeholder meetings and usual Monday meetings to happen like at the very are they just being pushed back or is it going to be replaced by this?
That's a good question, Leslie. Good question. Yeah, so it'll just start at 12. So we'll say 11:30, it'll start at 12. Yes. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just want to continue to bring more value to you guys, right? And what I know is that if we can create a system of support, you know what I mean, that's what's gonna help. Also, guys, remember, we're also doing this great agent referral contest. So you refer an agent to me, you know what I mean, you get different tickets based on the conversation you have, and you also get an opportunity to win a free 2-night stay at a beautiful cabin. So yeah, make sure you guys are doing that, and also they want your profit share. So I see other cabin out there as well too.
Where's the cabin at?
It is in Big Bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's Big Bear cabin, beautiful cabin.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, so yeah. So you guys get that great opportunity. All right, perfect, and that's a certificate there, so 2-night stay, all that Big Bear vacations, good stuff there. Shore Acres Lodge, so that's the name of it. Oh, come on.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Perfect, so what's going on with the real estate market? So you heard opportunities, you know, busy, swamp. No, we don't like swamp, Tina. We like busy, right? Mauricio, busy. You got a $1 million lead because you're just working. Isn't that awesome? Mauricio's in his office and it's like, hey, Mauricio, here's a seller, $1 million right there, just because he's working. I love it. Perfect. So if we're looking at this graph here, if we're looking at 2024, the purple line, how's it trending? Is it trending up, down, or the same level? It's up, right? Which means what is going up? Inventory, exactly, right? So that means we're having more listings in the market, right?
That's
Yeah.
why actually the prices is still out.
Yeah, the prices are still up. We still got buyers that want to buy it, so the prices are still up, right?
Still going down.
Yes. So if we're looking at demand, right? If we're looking at 2024 demand, right? If we're looking at this purple line here, is this going up, down, or staying level?
Stable.
Is it stable? That's what you see here?
A little bit lower.
A little bit lower, a little bit. I mean, we are seeing days on market go up. Oh, here you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
watch.
yeah,
Just the glasses
Yeah,
there,
you're
right?
You're right.
Yeah, so it's trending down a little bit, right? Because what we're seeing is that homes are staying in the market longer, right? So we're going from a hot sellers market to more of a balanced market, right? Which means pricing becomes even more important. When it comes to listing properties, you gotta make sure you're pricing accordingly, right? So these are graphs you share with your clients. Yes.
Sorry, so for like 2023, is this for this month? Oh, I see, never mind.
Yeah, well, I get this report twice a month.
It's a year, right? Like, it's a
Yeah.
year timeframe.
Well, yeah, so it started from January, yeah, so this is July. Yeah. So, and I get a report, twice a month as well. So, but yeah, so it's trending down. So making sure that you're having your conversation with your clients when it comes to pricing is very important, right? Pricing below market, right, Mauricio?
Right.
Price below market. All right. So expected market time. So these are when homes come on the market before they're actually sold. So if we're looking at this purple line, is this going up? It's going down, same level? Like, what's it doing? It's going up, which means homes are staying in the market longer, right? Which is also more important than pricing the home correctly. Again, when you're talking to your seller and they're like, well, Louise, I want to price it here. Show them these graphs. Show them like, listen, Mr. and Seller, look, we're trending up, which means that if we price your home high, we're going to stay in the market longer. And you told me that you want to be in your new house by September. So we can't price it high if you want to be in your house by September, right? Well, yeah, that is correct. Right. So we need to price it here. Use these graphs to support your arguments, to support your cases. All right, now if we're looking at luxury, in separate deal account, anything listed over $800,000 is luxury, right? Now, if we're looking at the purple line here, of 2024, is this going up? It's going down, staying steady? What's it doing? Going up, right? So it means that we're seeing more luxury homes come on the market, right? Now, he's laughing.
It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house.
$2 million is luxury for me. 800 is nothing.
No, but that's like a 3-bedroom, 1-bath in Chino Hills, right?
I know. $2,800. Yes. Yes. All right, so we're looking at demand year over year. We're looking at demand. We're following this purple line here. Where's that trending? Up, down, same level. Where's that going? Yeah, up, right. So demand's going up. So it's interesting, right? Because when we looked at the regular price homes, what was demand doing? It was going down, right? But homes that are listed at $800,000 or more in San Bernardino County, demand is going up. Which means that there's more higher qualified buyers looking in this price range. So if you're taking listings in this price range, chances are you'll probably find more buyers that are qualified to buy them. Now, why do you think we're seeing that?
Can I make a point on that?
Yes, you can, Josh.
So I have a friend, he lives in Deer Creek, in Rancho Cucamonga. This neighborhood, he's a realtor. There's a specific realtor in this area that has a lot, like he's known in the area, so he gets a lot of listings. And to Mauricio's point, there's a home was currently on the market there for I think 1.7 or 1.8. I think the value was a little bit over market price a little over 1.9. They currently have 4 offers over 2 million. So to speak on that point right there, that's exactly what's happening in that higher price point. There are plenty of buyers in that price point. And I talked to Tina about this one day. There's plenty of buyers in that price point because they're all waiting for that beautiful $2 million listing to come out, and there's not that many coming out. So you have all these buyers waiting to buy, so it's creating that additional competition.
Right. And if I were one of you guys, I'd go out to these neighborhoods where you see these $1 million listings, let them know, like, hey, this is the time to sell. We got buyers looking for houses just like yours. So this is a great opportunity. This is a great tool to use to get more listings. That makes sense?
Yes.
Yes. And you're dealing with less competition because a lot of agents are intimidated talking to sellers that have $1 million properties. They get less calls than anything else. All right, so if we're looking at expected market time, so if we're looking at the purple line here, is this trending up, down, or staying level?
Little.
Stay level, right? So homes that are $800,000 or more pretty much stay level in terms of coming to the market and when they're actually selling. Yeah. All right, cool. Any other questions regarding these graphs? Good? Brandon, you have a face.
I was just like thinking right now, no, and because of that, because we're talking about luxury and like a lot of people are like you said, like they're afraid to call them these luxury homes. Remember, these people that have $1 million homes, they weren't bought they're not $1 million mindset of people. They bought them when they were $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, right? And they just appraised that way. It's not like it's Newport Beach and you're right on the beach and it's a $10-15 million home coming out. So just at ease, if you just feel a way of just like, oh, I don't know if I should be calling this price point. Remember, they weren't bought at that price point. So just to give yourself a little bit more of a pet talk before you start calling people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a very good point. I mean, a lot of these people bought it, obviously when it was lower price and then it appraised with it. So Yeah, that's definitely a great point. Any other questions? Are you guys gonna start hitting up these $1 million neighborhoods, let them know there's a bunch of buyers out there? Because my team leader showed me a great graph, and I'll show you this graph too.
Yes, sure.
Awesome, love it, perfect, all right, perfect. So I want to bring up our lunch sponsor. Looks like she's not in here, so when we go. She is. Yeah, so this is our lunch sponsor today, Rosalie for Strong Tower Home Section. Rosalie.
So you may know me, I'm not really the same half of you guys, but I usually come and bring you guys chocolate.
So you know that candy that you guys like sneakily take at nighttime? It's permanent from her.
Yeah, that's my fault. Anyways, we are rated #1 in Chinos. This is recent as home inspectors. And so we're really glad that we could be here today. And I don't want to take up too much time talking just about us. But I want to talk to you guys about a book that I read recently called The Power of the Moment. Have you guys ever heard the book Power of the Moment? No? In the book, there's a warning that I feel like is really important to share with real estate agents. And so I will share it with you, but is that all right? First I want to take you guys to a place, I don't know if any of you have heard of the Magic Castle Hotel. Have you heard of it? It's in Anaheim. Yeah? Okay. You know, they cater mostly to those who are going to Disneyland. You get there and you're unexpectedly greeted by people. They know your name. They open the door. They're like, welcome to, you know, the Magic Castle Hotel. You get there and you think, oh my gosh, this is not a hotel. This looks like a dingy old yellow apartment complex, but it is a hotel. And it's very popular. You get there, they say, hello, welcome, this is Charlie, and they take you in and you get to your room and there's like this menu for snacks. You can get any snacks you want, they're free. They have a laundry service where you can they take your laundry downstairs, they wash it, they clean it, they dry it, whatever it is that they need to do to it, they fold it up all nicely with parchment paper and some twine, they put some sprig of lavender and they bring it back to you, and it's ceremonious as when you got your first baby. Like when they bring your child to you, it's like, wow, thank you. You know, it's so nice, nicely done. And then the cherry on top of this amazing place is you get to the pool, and what up there? There's a red cherry colored telephone. And you're like, what's this red telephone doing here? You get there, you pick it up, and it's a popsicle, a live service popsicle hotline. So there's somebody live on the phone. Hi, welcome to the popsicle hotline. What kind of popsicle would you like? And you tell them, well, I want a cherry popsicle, grape popsicle, whatever it is you want. So, you know, you order it, and someone comes out wearing white gloves and a silver tray to the pool, full side with that popsicle. Talk about amazing service, right? And that is a power of the moment right there. You know, that's something that brings people back over and over again. So here at Strong Tower, you know, we really want to help you guys, you know, with the power of the moment. What is your power of the moment in your business? It is possible if some new management came, they may say something like, okay, and here's the warning. They may say something, oh yeah, you know what, this is a good idea. Let's have full service, popsicle service right there by the pool. Let's get a machine filled with all kinds of popsicles. So it's an instant service there. What's the point of having somebody full time on the telephone and full time bringing a popsicle, right? So that's the warning, is be aware of unreasonable, the force of unreasonableness, like that second force of, oh, it's not reasonable. We don't need to hire somebody full time to pick up the telephone to talk to you and to bring the popsicle. Let's just do self-service. That ruins it, right? If I was to not, like for me, for instance, if I'm not coming to the office, my face, I'm here, I'm bringing you guys chocolate, I'm here at a presentation, this is a powerful moment too, because I'm here live. I'm not just passing the flyers in the mail to you, right? You're gonna remember me. So that is what the warning is, beware of that power second force of unreasonableness, where you say, well, it's not reasonable to do this. You're gonna have to spend more money, you're gonna have to take more time. You're gonna have to make sure that you've got the right people hired, that they keep up with how their customer service should be, that they're kind, that they're you know, always looking out for the customers, but it's worth it, right? So at Strong Tower, we want to help you guys create those powerful moments, and I'm gonna have Andrea come up and share a little bit. We don't have time to do it.
Hey everyone, thank you, Rosalie. That was awesome. Yeah. So just like that, old thingy looking hotels, they have a powerful moment, right? So we want to help you guys with a powerful moment for you guys too. If you guys got a flyer or a brochure, you guys are able to see some of the things that Strong Tower home inspections we do for you guys and with you guys. Some of the things that we do is our reports are delivered within 24 hours, usually same day delivery. And also another thing, with every home inspection, your clients will receive a 90-day warranty. What that is, if you guys are able to see it on your flyers, the 90-day warranty, that is structural and mechanical. The home inspector comes in and he finds in good working condition the HVAC, the furnace, the condenser. Those are gonna be covered for 90 days. You know, if something bad is gonna happen, it usually happens in the first 90 days, right? We don't wanna be getting those calls. If anything, those calls go through here, and that is 0 deductible. It works alongside with your home warranty. We're not a home warranty company, but we have partnered up with a home warranty company. Another thing that we have right here is the mold safe. What is that? Okay, so guys, I'm also a home inspector, right? So I go and inspect the home, and there's belongings. The current homeowners have belongings under the sink. I go and I open it, and there's a lot of stuff right there. I try to look for things, I try to move around things, but I'm not allowed to get everything out and then put it back in, right? So what happens after the home inspection? Your buyers comes in and there's nothing under there, and guess what? There's more, or there's growth or something like that. That is gonna be covered for 90 days. Okay. The next thing is sewer guard. That is also for the sewer line. You guys know that the sewer line, the homeowners are responsible from their home, usually all the way to the street, to the main street, right? So we also do sewer line inspections. But the home, it is covered for 90 days with no sewer line inspection. If they do the sewer line inspection, it will be covered for 6 months. Is that cool? That is a powerful moment. The next thing that we have is platinum roof leak protection plan. What that is we go and we usually walk the roof. If it's not walkable, we have a 30-foot pole to get aerial view. If it's raining, if it's windy, it's not a drone, but it's able to do it, right? So what happens is that if this slope is in good condition by the home inspector, that is gonna be covered. Unfortunately, if this slope is not in good condition, it will not be covered, but we have this covered for 5 years. The next thing that is really cool, and a lot of agents have given us like great feedback on, is in the pool concierge service. What that is that clients, after the inspection, when they get the report and everything, 3 days or from 3 to 5 days, they get an email saying, hey, do you want to get this call? This call, what that is, one call, one call, is to be able to move all their utilities to the new home. So that is just one call, and they're able to move their gas, electricity, water, anything else, and they get deals on alarm system or internet and all this stuff. Now, they do get that email prior in case they want to opt out. We want to give them that choice. They're like, oh, I'm not interested in any of that. They get that email. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is pre-home check. What that is during the home inspection, home inspectors go and get the data plates from the major appliances like HVAC or furnaces and stuff like that. And we run them through a database. Now, so you guys know that manufacturers are supposed to fix them or replace them in case there has been a recall. There's just a catch. They don't let you know, they don't tell you, they don't email you, they don't call you. So what do? We send them through the database and we run them once a month to see if there has been a recall on that. Now, your client will get that email monthly. There's a newsletter monthly with that information, some other home maintenance tips, and guess what? Your client will get your picture, your name, your phone number monthly with that service. So that is like free lifetime marketing, right? Unless at some point, again, we always want to give that option to the clients if they want to opt out or not, but they would always want to see if their furnace is recall or something like that, right? So that is some of the things that we do as strong our home inspections. I do want to point out that on our report, it is web-based. It is also customizable at the point that whenever you want to send it out for negotiations or require requests or anything like that, you click on the items and it creates like a customized report for whoever you're gonna be sending that to. Do you guys have any questions?
There's repair pricing.
Oh, you can add like
The pricing
on the cost, yes.
So when you say, because you guys are inspectors, inspections, right? So when you say warranty, what does that? I don't quite understand, like what do you cover as far as warranty? Because you inspect the
Yes.
property and you give us a report, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Mhm.
So the warranty is kind of like to put ourselves more professional, right? Let's say at the time of inspection, we look at the furnace and then it's working condition at the time of inspection, right?
Mhm.
And then it stops working. Then we get a claim just like a warranty home, like a home warranty company. Yeah, and then we go through that. We send not us, the warranty company will send out a tag and check it out, and then it will be covered to like fix it or repair it.
So you work with a home warranty?
We work alongside with the home warranty.
Because I recently had a case, I just wanna bring this scenario out to see like what you guys do in that scenario, right? So we had an inspection on the property and then during the inspection and after they say there's no mold, right? And then after we close and then the buyer removed the baseboard. Had some guy remove the baseboard because they want to redo the floor, right?
Yes.
And then we discovered that behind the baseboard, there is moisture. However, they hire someone cut the walls, there is nothing in the wall, so that's good.
Yeah.
So it's just maybe the moisture was trapped inside the baseboard, so it was nothing issue, but the thing is, the inspectors. They say there's no mold, they didn't see it, they say there's no mold, so in that case, what could be?
So as inspectors, we're looking for microbial growth, right? We're looking for the growth, we're looking for all this stuff. If it's like a stain, then you'll look or recommend a mold inspection, or we'll recommend a swabbing or air quality check. That is another service, right? As home inspectors, if we see mold, we kind of mark it down, right? But we are not able to say, oh, that's
That's a
mold,
mold.
right? So in this case, it was behind the.
So maybe didn't see it.
Yeah, they probably didn't see it, however, I was gonna put the screen, I'm sorry. So there's instances when a home inspector is able to see a stain, and what do we do with that? We get out our thermal camera. The thermal camera is able to see the differences in temperature in the wall to see if there's moisture. Okay, so there's a double check with that, and then we get out the moisture meter and check if there's moisture, right? So then we're able to check a little more. However, sometimes there's fresh paint, there's things that we're not able to see. In that case, it would have been covered, right? Because it was not there when we were there.
It wasn't visible to us.
It wasn't visible. Yeah, it wasn't visible or anything like that.
So
We
for
always
that
had a
thermal
camera.
camera,
Mhm.
is that something extra? Or-
That is not something extra, that is with every home inspection, and we always kind of check around the ceiling. We have a two-story home, we run the water, the toilet and everything, we go downstairs, check the ceiling, we have caught some leaks like that, right? There's some things that at the time of inspection are not there, right? So that's why we kind of wanna be there for you guys and for your clients. Any other questions? Anything else? We are gonna be here hanging out with you guys for lunch, if you guys don't mind, if you guys have any other questions or
What
anything.
about our pricing, we've got to say the range?
We have pricing range, or if, I know because of time, would that be okay if I emailed you?
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine.
Or
Absolutely.
if you guys have any other questions as well.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah, of
guys.
course, absolutely, and thank you. Yeah, so what do you guys think? So was today informative? Was it valuable?
Yes.
Are you guys, no, can't talk right now. Are you guys glad you came today?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys for taking time to be here, get educated, get valued, and I hope you guys take the month because that's pretty awesome that they do send out a monthly email with your information. That's another touch point. How many months are in a year? Wow, you saw that. It should be quick. So literally, they're helping you. They're getting from your clients 12 times a year with value. That's another touch, right? So definitely take a look on that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for all your time. Thank you so much. Now you guys can walk out the doors and eat some lunch.